Welcome to episode 5 of our journey through BZNS. In this episode, we'll explore the fourth dimension, a dimension that often mystifies us: time. Time is not just an abstract concept, it is a physical dimension that interacts with the three spatial dimensions to shape the reality we experience. Time is often considered the fourth dimension, but what does that truly mean? Time is the dimension that adds movement to the stillness of the first three. It transforms the static world of shapes and volumes into a world of constant change, progression, and evolution. In classical physics, space and time were considered separate, but Einstein's theory of relativity showed us that they are intimately connected. Time and space form a single, unified continuum known as spacetime, where the fabric of reality is not flat, but warped and curved by gravity and the presence of matter. Time is an expanding dimension, and like the previous dimensions, it is shaped by the interactions of numbers and forces. Time doesn't just move forward in a straight line, it is influenced by the fabric of space and the way numbers interact within it. In BZNS, time is more than just a forward-moving progression. It is a continuous, cyclical force that interacts with the first three dimensions in a structured and meaningful way. Through Base Zero, we understand that time itself is part of the universal framework that governs not just the progression of events but the very structure of reality. Time moves in a continuous flow, but in BZNS, we see that this flow is shaped by the forces of numbers. Just as the first dimension created the line and the second dimension created the plane, the third dimension created volume, the fourth dimension, time, gives us motion, creating a dynamic, evolving universe. Time is not just an abstract force, it is a fundamental element that impacts all matter and energy. The way that objects move through space is dictated by the dimension of time. Without time, there would be no change, no progression. The universe would be in a static state. But through the flow of time, everything is in constant motion. Time is the thread that ties everything together, making the universe dynamic and alive. In the next episode, we'll explore how time interacts with higher dimensions and how the flow of time influences the future and past of the universe. But first, reflect on how the fourth dimension reshapes everything you've understood about the reality we live in. Join us in episode 6 as we continue exploring the higher dimensions of BZNS, where time and space blend into a new level of existence.